Do you want to introduce yourself now?
Yeah, so I'm Steve. I'm 22 years old and a sophomore.
So, being a, do you think Towson is accessible for your blindness?
Well, I think to a degree, yes, to a degree, but sometimes not really. Like, for example, I don't know how to use the vending machines, and it's not labeled, and I may need to ask for help with the laundry room. And also, I've never used the microwave because it's not labeled.
So, are there any other barriers you come across when being on campus, like how to find the map or how to find your classroom? And is there a Braille map of any sort?
There's no Braille map, and I think I memorize where the classrooms are. So sometimes it's easier to find most of the classrooms.
And about how long did that take you to memorize your classes?
Oh, it took me a long time. Like, I had to do this orientation over the summer where it took me like 3,000 practice times just to finally remember. Like, it was either you remember or you can't start school.
Gotcha. So, is there any specific way the community can be more inclusive towards you and your needs?
I would say maybe create like an auditory map, or
So just kind of like, what we would consider like basic needs, almost like a Braille map or...
Braille maps never work because, Braille is tactily very hard to read when it comes to shapes and maps. Maybe like an auditory map. I mean, to be fair, there is paratransit, but
Yeah.
it closes at 7 p.m., so you can't always use that every time. Like, think reasonably.
Yeah. So my next question is, are the facilities and staff aware of your accommodations? Or do they offer any accommodations?
I think that, they offer accommodations if the elevator is down, like maybe assisting me up and down the stairs and stuff like that.
Gotcha. So, do your professors appropriately accommodate your needs?
Well, they can describe videos very well when they show the videos, so...
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So how do you want to be approached by the students in the community? Like, what's the proper way? To not sound rude, not like seem like you need a hand, but that you would want a hand.
Yeah, they could just say hi and,
Just kind of introduce themselves and like see where you're heading, and maybe you guys are heading to the right spot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, is there any technology on campus that's accessible for visually impaired people?
Oh, not that I know of, except for computers that have screen readers, but I already have a screen reader on my own laptop, so if I brought a laptop, I could use my computer instead of their technology.
Gotcha. So, I think you said this earlier, but are there any vending machines with Braille or that speak like what's on what and what buttons you're pressing?
No, they don't.
No.
That's why Max had to do all the purchasing for me last time.
So if you ever do need something from a vending machine, you ask a friend to try to help you out?
Basically, or, not press any random buttons.
Yeah, gotcha. So do you like the idea of goalball?
No, I hate goalball.
Yeah, and how does it make you feel? Like, what are the first thoughts that come to your mind?
It's a game that's been created specifically for the blind, where they have to lie on the ground and block the ball with their body, and sometimes professional goalball games can go up to 48 hours. And to me, I'm like, that's degrading. Like, why are you laying on the ground for your sport? Like, is that the only thing you can do to block the ball? Lay on the ground with your hands above your head? well,
Yeah,
kneeling on your knees the whole entire time, watching or listening to where the ball rolls. Like, there's no point. Like, you're blocking it with your body. If someone throws it hard enough, you could end up with an injured rib or something, all because you decided to lay there defenseless
so
on the ground. Like, useless. No.
so you think the idea of goal ball is for like yourself? It would be humiliating in a sense.
It's humiliating, it's dangerous, it's not cool. Other blind people may enjoy it, but I hate it. Like, and also, you can get hit in the balls, like in the groin. Like, that hurts, man. Like, really.
So my last question for you is, are the dining halls accessible? And then how many times do you eat a day? And
Well, I eat twice a day, and if I'm going to the Newell Dining with help, I could, get there. But if I'm trying to go to the Glen, I'll get lost easily because I just can't remember where it is.
I have one more question.